What's up, guys? Welcome back to the garage. Something a little bit different for this movie review. Put an S on the end. I don't do this really ever, but I'm going to double up and do a double header with two family films, two animated movies that are going to be available to watch this week, Thanksgiving week, with your family. And you might be thinking to yourself, should I stay home and watch this movie with the family on the couch, or should I venture out to the theater and get the theater experience to watch the new Disney film? There'll be timestamps below, but I'm going to be reviewing Leo, which is going to be dropping on Netflix on the 21st, and Disney's Wish, which will be coming out in theaters this Wednesday. First up, I'm going to talk about a film called Leo, which I got a chance to see early. It's going to be premiering on Netflix this week, just in time for the holiday season. And I really enjoyed this movie. This is a film that's co-written by and stars the voice acting of Adam Sandler. So this is a film that is like a Sandler movie if he made a movie with his friends that was geared towards children. The children in this particular film are in 5th grade, so around that 11 to 12-year-old range. And it's a touching story about this lizard, has been this pet lizard of this 5th grade class his entire life. He's 74 years old, and the life expectancy of his particular species is 75 years. So he thinks he's at the end of his life. He's going to be leaving the earth soon, and he realizes, I've done nothing with my life. I've been in this tank in this classroom for 74 years. I don't even have any friends besides this turtle, who is voiced hilariously by Bill Burr, by the way. And so he says to himself, what mark am I going to leave on this world before I go? Which, to be honest with you, as you get older, I just turned 48 last week, as a matter of fact, you start to have those thoughts. What have I done with my life? What will people remember me for? And Leo in this movie is a lizard who kind of encompasses those thoughts that we have as adults. But the movie also is driven to the younger audience. Like I said, definitely in the 10 to 12-year-old range will freaking love this movie. But I'm just going to tell you right now, I had a screener for this film, a digital screener. My 4-year-old learned my PIN code and has watched this movie at least 10 times in the last week. He's 4, and he absolutely loves this film and will not stop watching it. And that says to me, if I can enjoy it as a 48-year-old, my 4-year-old can enjoy it, and I know my 10-year-old also really enjoyed it. This movie might be for everyone. This is a great animated family feature option that has jokes that will land with kids. It will land with adults. It's extremely touching. The voice acting put in here by Sandler is one of my favorite things of his in quite a while. It reminded me of his kind of silly SNL skits that he used to do back in the 80s and 90s. He kind of takes it back to that juvenile place with his voice acting in this film, and I loved it. I already mentioned Bill Burr, Cecily Strong, also of SNL fame, pops up here with a voice role. I highly recommend Leo. Out of 100, I'm going to give Leo a 73. Now, was that the good? What did I think of Disney's Wish? Will that be the bad of this unique doubleheader review? Let's talk about it. So Disney Wish is being marketed as the 100th anniversary film of Walt Disney Studios. Obviously one of the largest movie studios in the history of cinema. They have a freaking theme park on both coasts and worldwide. Disney is an institution. And truthfully, there are countless films in the Disney catalog and canon that I love so much, not only as a child and having those memories and nostalgia, but also as an adult in the movies I've seen with my own kids. However, Disney Wish feels like a movie that was only targeted to the younger me, to the younger audiences. I mentioned my 4-year-old earlier when I was discussing Leo. He also loved Disney's Wish. We went to see this in the movie theater at an early screening. But my 10-year-old was not a huge fan of it, and frankly, neither was I. And my wife went with us as well, and she was a little flat on it also. It has some great animation and some great voice casting in the film, particularly Ariana DeBose and the numbers that she sings, and she's our heroine in the film, so we're following her story the whole time. But the movie was nothing really but Easter eggs to Disney, which could be fun if you're a huge Disney fanatic. The story was really flat. It's taking that when you wish upon a star kind of motto and mantra that Disney has lived all the years, and it's trying to turn it into a film. So taking people's wishes, right? You wish upon a star, or you throw a coin in the lake and you make a wish, like all those kinds of things, and putting it into a 90-minute feature just didn't work. Now, with that being said, you've seen the Pixar shorts and the Disney shorts. If this had been a 10 to 20 minute short film by Disney or by Pixar, it probably would have been amazing, and it probably would have been one of their best in that space. But as a feature-length film, it just did not work for me as an adult. I think young kids will absolutely adore this movie. I think Chris Pine, who plays the villain Magnifico in the movie, is the absolute MVP from a voice casting perspective. He hams it up 1000%. And whenever his evil Magnifico was on camera, I was really soaking it in. And kind of the battle that him and Ariana DeBose's character have was also really, really cool. But overall, it just felt like fan service, Easter eggs, and honestly, the story was a little too young. It was a little too infantile, and I hate to say that about a Disney movie. I didn't hate the film. If you have young kids, I would recommend seeing it for sure. But otherwise, you can wait for Disney Plus on this one, in my opinion. Out of 100, I'm going to give Disney's Wish a 55. So there you have it, guys. 2 family-friendly films that are going to be released this holiday week. You can get one of them on Netflix. I really enjoyed that one. If you want to go out to the theaters, you can go see Disney's Wish, which will be released this Wednesday, and presumably will follow up in the next month or two on Disney Plus. Until then, you will have to go out to the theater to check it out. I was not as high on that one, but like I said earlier, if you have young kids, sure, take a family day, take them to see it. What did you guys think of these movies? Have you seen Leo? Have you seen Wish? Are you planning on seeing them? Do you have young kids that are excited to see them? Are you surprised by my reviews of these films? Because I kind of was. Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys next time out here in the garage.